Hi, beautiful souls. I hope that you're all doing really well. Welcome back to my Pick a Card reading channel. Welcome to my YouTube channel where I do a lot of Pick a Card readings. And thank you for coming back if you've been here before. Today we're going to be doing a general reading for the month of February 2025. So we're just going to be doing a quick look into what energies are around for you in February and what it is that you might want or need to know, and any other messages that might come up for you. I'm also going to be getting you an oracle card, which I will read out to you at the end of your reading. Now, because this is a very general reading, you'll need to take it as it applies with whatever your situation is. And yes, remember, time is an illusion and energy is fluid. So the message that you're getting today is in current energy, which of course can change at any point of time, especially when your energy changes. So without any further ado, what I'm going to get you to do is to choose your reading. I'm going to get you to pick a number between 1 and 3. And actually, I'll get you to pick the deck of cards that you want for your reading. So, pile 1 or reading 1, this is your deck of cards. It's a bit of a mystery deck of cards. So if you are drawn to this pouch with all the moon and the stars on it, then this is going to be pile 1 and this will be your reading. This deck of card is going to be for pile 2. So if you're really drawn to this deck of cards, this will be pile 2. And if you are drawn to this deck of cards, this will be for pile 3 or reading 3. Now, if you need a little bit more time to think about which pile or which cards you're going to choose from, I'll just get you to pause the reading. Remember that this is pile 1, this is pile 2, and this is pile 3. All right, lovely people, I'll see you over in your reading. Okay, so for those of you who chose pile 1, or this deck of cards, or the pouch for this deck of cards, this is your reading for February 2023. Please remember that time is an illusion and energy is fluid. Okay. To start off with, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So the month of February is a time to... I feel like you're going to have dealings with money. I feel like there's going to be a lot of energy around self-worth, value, especially around building foundations or making yourself feel more grounded, more solid, and being able to give yourself that energy without having to rely on others. This is earth energy. So if we're looking at star signs, that's Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. This could be someone coming into your life that's influencing your energy, but I really feel like this is the energy you need to be embodying this month, or you'll be coming more into. So really grounding yourself, holding yourself high in regards to your own self-value and worth, and also knowing that knowing your worth is a big message I'm getting here. Spending some time in nature, I feel, would be also good for this particular part. Clarifying, we have the Hermit. So this might be referring to spending some time alone or spending some time out in order to help you feel more grounded. So if some of you are feeling like you're spending too much time in your head, this might be a good time for you to take some time out, or just spend more time just with yourself so that you can do that deeper reflection work. The Hermit is a major arcana, which means that this is a karmic card, which means there's some really important lessons for you to learn in whatever this is that's coming up for you in the month of February. So it's important for you to come into this energy, to embody in it, to be in your power with it. And looking at what that means to you as well. And whether you do embody this, or whether it's unbalanced, or whether it's something that whatever, take whatever resonates for you from this message. But this is a big month for you. We then have the Queen of Wands. So this of course could be a person, but to me this is talking about making sure you're balanced in this energy as well. It might be a balance. I feel like there's going to be a balance between earth energy and fire. So there's going to be a balance between keeping both of them balanced, keeping them both at bay, and also embodying the strengths in both of these types of energy. So fire energy is Leo, Aries, Sag, passionate, creative, straightforward, if not balanced though, a bit too dominating, a little bit too fiery. So it's about balancing that as well, which will help you to come more into your power of that particular element. Clarifying the Queen of Wands, we have the Page of Swords. So this of course could mean many different things. So one of the messages I'm getting here is perhaps this is saying that some of you need to be a little bit mindful in how you communicate things to people. So making sure that you stay rational and logical where you can, and not let yourself become too fiery with a particular situation, especially with communication that you're either going to be receiving or giving to other people. Generally, it's a two-way street, right? So this also could mean that there's going to be a message coming in for you in the month of February that's going to be important, and it's going to be important that you make sure you stay in your power with this message, and that you're mindful with how you communicate things and how things might come across. But there's definitely some sort of communication coming in, and it could be, you know, with someone with that type of energy. Your last card is the Three of Cups, which is a nice way to end the reading. So there's going to be some celebrating here. There's going to be some celebrating, and there's going to be a sense of relief for some of you as well. And I feel like some of you are going to feel like you're in the spotlight, or you've been put in the spotlight. And I feel like this is going to be towards the end of February that you're going to be celebrating whatever this is for you. Feel free, of course, to leave feedback and comments below with what this was for you or is for you. The Queen of Cups is clarifying, so I feel like this is going to help. This is going to be an emotional, whatever this thing is that you're going to be celebrating is going to be something that's meaningful and emotional, and I feel like it's going to help you to be able to come more into your feminine energy. It's going to help balance you out is what I'm getting here. It's interesting because you've got a whole combination here of the different elements. You've got the Page of Swords, which is air. You've got the Wands, which is fire. Pentacles, which is earth. I think the Hermit is earth, and then we've got the Queen of Cups, which is water, and lots of water as well. So whatever you're going to be celebrating is going to be emotionally fulfilling for you. That's for sure. And you might be celebrating maybe with someone that has this energy or someone that looks like this. But generally speaking, you'll be embodying that energy, or it will help you come more into that energy of water, which is, you know, being able to feel your emotions a little bit more, being able to empathize with people a little bit more importantly with yourself, right? Now, your oracle card is Horse, Freedom. So I'll read this out to you. So it says, you must break out of any limitations that are holding you back, whether they are self-imposed or put on you by other people or society. break free and run faster towards your dreams. Nice. So pile one, I really hope you enjoyed your reading. Feel very free to leave feedback and comments below if you want to get a private reading with me, or if you'd like to check out any other things, you can find the information in the description box below. Thanks so much for your ongoing love and support, pile one. I'll see you next time. Hi, beautiful souls, and pile two. If you chose the Star Tarot deck, this is your general reading for the month of February 2023. Please remember that time is an illusion and energy is fluid. Okay. Your first card is the Nine of Cups. So in February, there is going to be some fulfillment coming in for you on an emotional level. I think some of you are going to be starting to see how emotionally fulfilled you actually already are, and maybe you're missing the bigger picture because you haven't been able to maybe find peace or feel at peace is what I'm getting here, because I'm being very drawn to the dove here that's holding the heart. So maybe you haven't been able to find peace within yourself, but if you can have a look at the things that you already have, that you used to not have, that you wanted, then that itself will help bring about that more of that energy where you can really go, hey, actually I am really fulfilled. I am really happy with where I am. But if that's not you, maybe you'll be coming to that conclusion, or maybe this is a message to say, think about that more. Think about the things that you've achieved and that you have, rather than what you don't and what you're hoping to achieve. So there's a few different messages for different people here. Take it as it resonates for you, and of course with your situation. Clarifying the Nine of Cups, we have the Ace of Swords. Yeah, so for many of you, there's going to be a situation or a message or something that's going to give you clarity around the importance of you really seeing that you are fulfilled. Or what do you need to do to feel more fulfilled? How can you be more at peace with yourself? Or are you already there and you're missing it because you're not seeing things clearly? Maybe some of you are too caught in your head. Maybe you're overthinking things. Maybe, you're being triggered or activated by all these things going on for you, but there's some clarity coming through now. And that clarity might be the messages in this reading. We then have the Five of Pentacles. So I feel for some of you, this is going to be about being very mindful of this energy, where we need to let go of things that haven't worked out, especially financially. And finances can be a very big thing, and they do have a very big impact on our lives. Absolutely. So, but take it as it resonates for you. It might not be about money, but generally speaking, Pentacles are talking about money. So it's about talking about letting go of concerns about not having enough money, or that you haven't made enough money, or maybe you're not where you are financially at this point of time, or something about that. There's this fear around money here that it is an illusion, really, okay? Because everything is how we see it, rather than how it is, unless, we're not stressing. When we're not stressed, when we're not anxious, we can trust our intuition. But when we're not balanced, we can't trust our intuition, because it will be tainted by our trauma, stress, whatever's going on for us. So this is just really saying, try to be aware of that. Try to be aware that you're not seeing things clearly due to a fear of a lack of. Clarifying the Five of Pentacles, we have the Princess of Cups. This is more, again, about needing to be finding your peace, and also being aware. I'm being very drawn to show you this card again. Being very aware, because I feel like this person is this person. Being aware of what it is that you already have. Because if you're aware of what you already have and you're grateful for it, you can bring in even more. But sometimes it's about bringing more peace in, which for some of you, I feel like peace is a big thing. And if you can bring more peace into your life, you will feel more fulfilled even just with that, which means stop overthinking, stop overthinking about things. Just, there's some things, there's a time and a place. But there's something really beautiful that you already have, and there's lots of beautiful things for you to offer to people as well. But because it was clarifying the Five of Pentacles, I feel like there's a need for you to see the bigger picture and see that there's a lot here for the taking. You might also receive a call or a message from someone that is saying, hey, there's this beautiful opportunity, or there's something coming in which is really lovely, which is going to help, which will fill you emotionally as well. But there's a lot of different messages here for a lot of different people. Lots of having to not be fearful of your emotions, not being fearful of fear, being able to be more rational and objective. Your last card for the month, which is a major arcana, is the Star. This is beautiful. So in February, there's going to be something happening that is going to make you feel more full of hope. And I feel like with this particular group of people, I feel like you already really embody this energy, but I feel like it's going to be coming to the surface more, where you're really going to be thinking about how wonderful things are around you, how grateful you are for everything that you already have. But I feel like this is going to be coming to the next level, and this is really going to be opening Pandora's box, and you're going to feel more at peace and more confident with stepping into the unknown, right? And there's going to be a lot of transformation that comes with this, and it's a big emotional journey for a lot of you. But there's going to be something wonderful and beautiful coming in for the month of February, or whatever it is that you're already thinking about or you're putting energy into. There's a lot of beauty to be had. There's a lot of wishes to be fulfilled here. The message is just not to fear lack of, or to fear not having enough money, or to fear being alone. That's something that needs to be worked on. And maybe this wolf here is a guide that's going to help you through this. Clarifying the Star, we have the Fool, which is quite cool. So this is going to be you've got two major arcanas here back to back. So there's going to be a new beginning for you, a new level of ascension, a new level of something where you're going to, if you take in the messages that are being given to you here or provided to you, this can help you to really push past your fear of new beginnings and your fear of there not being hope, because there is a lot of hope, and there's this amazing new journey for you to start in whatever sphere of your life it might be. It might be moving, it might be a new adventure, it might be a new way of thinking or being, or it could just be that whole collective, right? Because generally speaking, when there's one change, there'll be another, and there'll be another, and it will all be integrated with everything else that's going on for you, body, mind, spirit, right? Your oracle card is Dolphin. Peace. There's little messages about peace there. The gentle nature of the dolphin reminds you to look for the good in everyone and strive to bring peace to your life and those around you. Trust your instincts and intuition rather than overthinking things. Perfect. Pile 2, I really hope you enjoyed your reading. Please feel very free to leave feedback and comments below. If you want to give this video a thumbs up, please feel free to. If you'd like to share it with a loved one, of course, please feel free to. And all the best for the month of February. Lots of love and light. Thanks for your ongoing love and support. Mwah. Okay, my beautiful pile 3, or for those of you who chose the Bosch Tarot, this is your general reading for February 2025. Please remember, of course, that time is an illusion and energy is fluid. Okay, to start off with we have the Knight of Wands. Getting a lot of really fast-paced energy here. So for some of you, I feel like this is going to be a month of you needing to be aware of slowing down a bit and being mindful of whatever your frustrations are. So this is the Knight of Wands. There's an idea or a person or something coming in very quickly. If the energy isn't already there, it will be in the next week or two, I'm getting. There's this like passionate need or want to do something, or someone coming in to your life like this that you may be attracted to, or you might like the idea of whatever this energy is and what it symbolizes. Clarifying, we have the Queen of Pentacles. But you're also being told just to ground yourself with whatever this is. Ground yourself, take your time with whatever this is. Ensure you know your self-worth. And the value of what this is it as valuable as you think it is? Whatever this is, the message here is to slow down and ground yourself with it and to know your worth. We then have the Ten of Wands. So maybe you need to be mindful in the month of February of overworking, taking on too much, which isn't helpful because it won't allow you to see where you really are wanting to go or where you're needing to go. And it's like, for some of you, I'm getting this message, it's like you're in a rush to get wherever it is that you're going. But because you're in a rush or because you're frustrated about whatever this is, it's causing a burden for you, which ties into this. So this is about slowing down, grounding yourself with this, more self-care. Clarifying the Ten of Wands, we have the Seven of Swords. Being careful with overloading yourself. Being careful with then how you can come across if you're overloading yourself. You might end up getting yourself in a situation that feels like a burden because you've taken on too much, and because maybe you've wanted to impress someone or something, or impress yourself, or rush a process, which is going to end up not bringing you clarity. It's not going to end up, it's not going to be well received, whether it's by you or someone else. So there's this need here to let go of some of the burdens that you're carrying because you can't see things clearly. And I'm being very drawn to like not being able to see this situation clearly, not being able to see where you might be hurting yourself or hurting others without meaning to. Because there's this real energy of rushing. I'm still getting rush. I really want this, rush and get it. But if you're rushing, you're not going to see things clearly. You're not going to make good decisions. And you won't see things as they really are. Another message I'm getting here as well is that, just bear with me for a sec while I look down at these cards and how they've come out. Another message I'm getting here is this energy here could either be talking about you needing to ground yourself more, or maybe there's someone in your life that will help you to embody this energy, or make it more aware to you that you need to ground yourself more. Now I feel like I'm missing a card, which is weird. Just bear with me for a sec. Apologies, thank you for waiting. So I've worked this out. So your next card is, well, the cards that are next up is the Knight of Pentacles and the Seven of Chalices or Cups. So your final message for February of 2025 is take your time more with things. There might be another offer coming in, or there's something else that's going to be coming in for you in February. And I feel like for some of you, it's the end of February. And it's one where it's either, it could be you or it could be someone else. But it's saying there's other options coming in, there's other opportunities coming in, or you're giving yourself more opportunities because there are more options for you. There's a lot of options for you. There's a lot of things that you have to choose from. But take your time with the choice is the biggest message I'm getting here. Take your time, ground yourself with choices. You might feel really frustrated in the month of February, and you might take on too many things. And when you take on too many things, you can't see things clearly. So you might end up deceiving yourself or someone else or the situation. So ground yourself, take your time, know that you have options. Your oracle card is Raven, Confidence. So it says, you are encouraged to disconnect from the physical or materialistic plane and move to the spiritual realm. You have a deep spiritual connection which you mustn't ignore. You are on the brink of transformation, and your divine purpose may be revealing itself. Yes, exactly. That ties in well. I think that makes sense. Anyway, pile 3, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Please feel very free to leave feedback and comments below if you wish to. If you would like to get a personal reading with me, to leave me a tip, or just to check out my social media platforms, you can find all the details in the description box below. Thanks so much for your ongoing love and support, pile 3. All the best for Feb. Mwah.